Man,
I apologize.
I'm gonna have to blame Gabe.
Well,
Just kidding. What's up, guys? We're just gonna wait for a couple people to get on, cause you know it's live at 5. It's that time. Actually,
live at 5-ish.
live at 5-ish. As you can see, obviously Nick isn't here today. He's actually at a rehearsal dinner for the wedding for his friend. What's his name? I can't even think. I know.
I'm horrible with names.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. What's up, Connor? Connor joined us. So we got a couple special guests here for you. We got Gabe, and Brent will be joining us here later on. Old Gabe. So yeah.
I'll do my best.
I mean, he's no Nick, but he's a good replacement. And also, we kind of like changed it a little bit for like display purposes. We went from vertical to horizontal. Well, sounds like a fake excuse. Yeah, you know Nick. All right, let's get it going. Gabe, do you want to start it off?
Let's see here. This month we're running a couple of different sales, so we try to find some games that kind of fall under that category a little bit. One of our sales this month is all of our like PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U games, or buy two get one free. So one of them that I've recently enjoyed a lot of was Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Kind of hard to describe it, but it sort of has like, if you're not familiar with the Digimon series, they're quite a bit different from like the Pokemon games, as in every game's a little bit different. The Digimon World games were pretty popular, but each title usually has like a different gameplay style. This one sticks kind of close to like a Pokemon. You know, capture the monsters, you know, level them up, battle them, evolve them, breed them.
See, now that's kind of cool that they did it with like Digimon.
Yeah, they took a little bit of a more mature stance to it. It's definitely a lot more like, I don't know, anime Japanese style than like a Pokemon game these days. But it's got a really nice story. Basically, like people are having like essentially like their souls sort of like taken out of them, and they're getting stuck in like cyberspace. So like you being able to hop back and forth, you got to kind of figure out what's going on and why are these people being stuck in comas, because nobody else really can figure it out. And it's got a really nice story to it. It's a really great game, and right now you can pick it up for like $16.37. It's part of that buy two get one sale. It's a cheap game and it's really fun.
My cousin actually told me to pick that up.
It's a lot of fun if you like Pokemon stuff.
What kind of generation do they have? Do they have like the...
It's got a lot of the original. There are some of the ones from like the later seasons. Like, I grew up with like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Digimon, and it kind of fell out when it got a little weird. And I heard it got a lot better later on, but most of the monsters you're gonna recognize from probably the original series.
You know, my favorite Digimon is Paimon. He's probably, I know he's a villain, but like he's definitely one of my favorite ones.
I like to go
on. To like play off that, I also picked out a buy two get one for the Xbox One, because that's mostly what I play. And I picked up UFC 2. I bought the EA Access. I don't know if any of you have that for like your Xbox. It's like a membership that you get like a bunch of like EA Sport titles, so like FIFA or like UFC, Need for Speed, and Madden is another one. So
a lot of the sports franchises.
Pretty much. And I love having the EA Access, but definitely pick this up. And Garrett says Gabe looks like Action Bronson. Let's go. Yeah, see?
Okay.
I'm going to move it in. There you go. But I did pick up UFC 2, and I thought it was actually pretty good. I didn't get far in it or anything like that, but like I like the whole, you know, fighting type games.
Does it play like a lot of like the old like
WWE games?
No, I was going to say like were the older pre-UFC.
There's like UFC Undisputed.
Yeah, does it still play like a lot of like the 360 ones? Or?
A little bit. There's a couple different things that you can do, like holds and like submissions. Like I said, I didn't get that far into it, but I play as Conor McGregor because you know he's the man. I mean, could you tell him no? I wouldn't. He might beat me up. Might? Yeah, no, he'd definitely kick my teeth in.
He would just frown at you and you'd
It probably
like,
would.
okay, I see.
It's funny though because I'm hoping him and Floyd Mayweather, they're supposed to do this whole like boxing match or whatever, and I hope that actually goes underway because that would be huge. It'd be huge for sports and boxing.
I like how UFC is slowly turning into like,
Like,
wrestling.
yeah.
It's like all these like, you know, like people like crap talking each other and
Yeah, that's all it is.
it's like, oh yeah, we'll see you in like the octagon or whatever. It's like, okay.
Okay. I'll see you, yeah. I love the press conferences. Some of them are funny. The one guy, he was like talking smack to this other guy, this other UFC fighter, and he has like the cauliflower ear or whatever, and he just stood up, he was like, say something about his mom, he was like, don't you ever talk about my mother. It was so funny, and he just like went completely off and like charged the guy. So funny. It was so funny. It was all over ESPN, but, you know, I like sports. Go ahead, Gabe.
Also, this month we're running a couple specials on different video games.
Yeah.
Great time to pick up a handheld. All of our handheld systems are actually $10 off whatever they're marked at this month.
Yep.
So you can pick up a Game Boy for, you know, $20 or $30.
Yeah.
Games are, you know, a lot of people look at them and, you know, they might only be like a $5 game, but there's a lot of great games out there that aren't breaking the bank. One of my favorite ones growing up was Wario Land 3 for the Game Boy Color.
Good one.
I actually got this from a friend. I think it was my friend Jordan Johnson. But it was my first Wario Land game. I didn't realize, like, there isn't really a way to die in these games, so you'd think they'd be, like, easy because, you know, like, if you die, you don't go back to the beginning of the level, you don't actually die. Basically, it knocks you back, and depending on how long you recover, you know, you might be sent back quite a way. Basically, you're stuck in a music box.
Really?
And you have to collect, like, keys to open these chests to progress through the game, and different levels have, like, different power-ups they give you, and the power-ups have, like, benefits and, like, things that could go bad. Like in the one level, it's like a nighttime town, and whenever you walk into the light, you recover. When you're in the dark and you get hit by something, you turn into like a slush zombie.
Slush zombie.
But the slush zombie can't jump, and like he falls through platforms. So like if you're platforming pretty high in the level and you get hit with it, you might end up going down pretty far. So like, and then there's parts of it where you can't get through parts of it without having that power up on you. So it was definitely a really fun title. It's only $10.37. It's a great game. I highly recommend it.
Absolutely. We had a couple comments. I'm just going to go back through. Jeff says, yo, dudes, this is a game show about games. Quit sports chit-chat. See, Jeff, I love sports, and I love video games.
Sport's a game.
Sport's a game.
There's a game show. It means video games.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. There we go. Ryan says, Gabe in the store.
Oh, no.
Getting you going a little bit.
You gotta snap your fingers when you say it.
Gabe, no?
Okay.
I can't snap my finger. Well, I can. But...
Yes, Wrecking Ball Johnson.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball Johnson. And then Brandon also says, Gabe.
Stop, Holmes.
See, Gabe, you're getting famous too, huh?
Oh, no. What's your next one, man?
You know, I kind of want. I was gonna save this for whenever Brent was on, but I'm gonna say it because Jeff called me out on sports. So the next game I have for us is a DS game called Mario Hoops 3-on-3. This is just a smite, Jeff. Just because. It's definitely a weird kind of game, and I don't remember a whole lot about it because I was little whenever I played it. But it's a kind of a great game to just grab whenever you're buying like a Nintendo DS and you get $10 off of it. So why not spend the extra money that you're saving on a good game like this one? So like whenever you did like shooting or like dunking and stuff like that, every person had like a different ability to like do like a weird motion and like dunk. You can alley-oop to other people and they have different motions too. you collect coins, and it's not like a traditional like you shoot the ball, you get 2 points or 3 points. You actually get like different amounts of like special points. So like if I do a dunk and it's like worth like 40 points or something like that, it's kind of cool. It's kind of weird at the same time, but definitely worth a little pickup.
Yeah, he put it in when we were checking it out, and I was actually surprised. There was like Final Fantasy Moogles and stuff in there, and like a couple oddball characters that aren't really part of the Mario universe.
And like whenever I was little, I didn't really catch it, and then I saw that now whenever we look back into it, and I was like, what is that? Is that a Moogle?
Yeah,
and I was just like,
I think it's around that time like Fortune Street and stuff was coming out. I just remember them doing a couple games with like Squeenix and
combined it and stuff.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Do you have the newer school Super Nintendo?
Do you want to go over the deals, or do you want me to go right into the next one?
You can go right into the next one if you want to, bud.
My next one, everyone's probably sick to death of hearing about, but I'm still putting tons and tons of time into it, and I'm sure a lot of people are. We actually have a copy for the Wii U right now.
That's big.
So, I mean, it's part of that buy two, get one free deal. I mean, it'd be silly to pass up on it. And that's Breath of the Wild for Wii U. I didn't get a Switch at launch, and I picked up the Wii U version. I played the whole way through it. If you have a Wii U and you can't find a Switch, this is by no means like a lesser version of it. No. It is virtually identical to it in like 99% of the way. Only downside is you can't play it away from the TV, really. There is a gamepad mode on it, but it runs like absolute garbage. But as far as playing it on the TV, any glitches, any slowdown, anything that would seem like a lesser in here is present in the Switch version. I heard they patched most of that out by now, but I did end up finding a Switch and picking it up on here, so I played through it on both of them. I've put hundreds of hours into this game.
So in your personal opinion, do you like it on Wii U or Switch? Because you played both and played through them both.
I do like the Switch version a little bit more for certain reasons, but
I mean, the graphic-wise, it looks exactly identical.
The Switch has a slightly higher resolution, I believe. It's so slight, but one thing I liked is if you're familiar with the game, there's certain like dungeon shrines that you need to get, and you get like the orbs, and if you get enough orbs, you can use them for increasing your life or stamina. Some of them have like gyro. You have to like roll a ball around and stuff, and like you have to like move the controller around. What I did notice, I heard it doesn't do it with the Pro controller on the Switch, but like some of those dungeons took me 30 seconds on the Wii U version, and it took me like 5 minutes to 10 minutes on the Switch version, just because like it's so slightly off as far as the gyro is in there.
Right.
But this game is just phenomenal. It gets a lot of praise, and I'm sure a lot of people are sick to death of hearing about it, but it deserves everything it gets. It's a great game, and $48,
Man, we're just giving it away.
I know.
It's still in the showcase and someone didn't pick it up.
I know. It's
giving it away.
If you have a Wii U and you don't want to pick up a Switch yet, which there are some cool stuff on there, but, for the most part, this is going to be the title you're going to want to play on it for the most part at the moment. Just pick up the Wii U version if you have the means to. It's almost identical to it and just as good.
I couldn't agree. I have it on both, but that's just because I collect Wii U and I'm a scrub. So I have it sealed because, I have it on the Switch. But, yeah.
Gotta break that seal.
I got to. So I'm actually going to go back to the handheld, and I picked up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul. And, it's kind of like a standard just Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that, you just play against someone, you pick cards, and, like, go head-to-head pretty much. I forget the other games that were in the series, but they made a couple.
So many.
Yeah, especially on Game Boy Advance. This one I picked up like whenever I was like real little, and that's whenever like Yu-Gi-Oh was like a big thing. So I always played like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses, Falsebound Kingdom on GameCube, and then I picked up this and another one on GBA, and I think it's like World Championship or whatever. And it's definitely a good game. I think you can customize your decks if I remember correctly.
You can on almost all of them.
Yeah. It's not a expensive game by any means,
but it's a nice
But-
little game for the $4
Yeah.
it is.
And
part
also,
of-
it also goes around with the rack clearance 4 for $10. All games priced are like $5.37 or less, or in a bin pretty much. Go with that, and this is a great one to go with. It's $4.37, just like a nice little pickup for that handheld that you grab. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff, I don't believe it's the last Wii U game coming out. I believe it's the last
Cars
one
3.
Nintendo's releasing themselves.
Yeah.
I also heard they're putting in, was it Darksiders 2 and stuff on there?
Yeah.
Darksiders 1 remastered. So I know they're releasing a handful of other ones, but that too is there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games on the Game Boy. I played the majority of them.
Yeah. I mean, and
They're
with that,
fun
yeah.
and very time consuming, and the game's not too hard to pick up and learn. So
No, it's really easy. And then Jeff, better question: is that the last Wii U title? No, because they're making Cars 3, and I already got that pre-ordered for both my Switch and my Wii U. We'll never touch it, never play it, but I mean, I'll have it on my shelf.
look at it occasionally and
Be like,
might pick it
wow.
up and go,
Yes, that's Cars 3, and just put it back right on my shelf. But this is the part where I'm going to switch, and we are going to talk about those specials. So all month long, for the month of May, all handhelds are $10 off. So that's original Game Boy, that's your Game Boy Color, 3DS, new 3DS, a PSP, PS Vita, anything handheld, we're going to knock $10 off for you. Like we've been talking about for new gen games, all pre-owned Xbox One, PS4, and Wii U games are buy 2 get 1 free, and you can also mix and match. That's Wii U, PS4, Xbox One. The cheaper one out of the 3 is going to be your free one.
yeah, equal or lesser value kind of thing.
Yeah, and then like I said, just briefly, our rack clearance 4 for $10. All games priced at $5.37 or less can be combined, and that can be like a GBA game, a DS.
PS2, 360.
Yep.
If it's on the rack, it's $5.37. You pick up 4 titles, you could essentially get $20-something worth of games for $10.
Said it was sideways. I'll flip it around for you. That's weird that it's sideways, though. That's crazy. YOLO. YOLO. The last one we have is attention all moms. Any moms out there, we're just going to knock $5 off any purchase of $15 or more just because you're a mom. Tell you what, that's a weird deal.
Yeah,
But, I mean, it'll get people going.
Now, these can't be combined with any of the other promotions, but, if you're picking up, a handful of games, you can just let us know you're a mom, and we'll knock $5 off it.
We'll get you going. And then lastly, wow.
Yeah,
It's all over the place because
we're
we're
trying to straighten them up there.
It's all good, fam. Man, we are sideways. These are the other social medias we're on. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. Instagram is cartridges.galore, Twitter is @cartsgalore, Snapchat is cartsgalore, and YouTube is cartsgalore. YouTube, you can see all of the previous Live at Fives, and man, tough to be a part of, Gabe. Tough to be a part of. Instagram, we just do trade pics, or if we go live, like our Live at Fives. Twitter, we post some polls, and Snapchats, we take pictures of stores, or if we get in a big lot, we'll send it your way.
Good. It'll just be a minute here. We're gonna be letting.
Ryan says Gabe and Ice. If you want to switch with Ryan, you can, bud.
I'll help him out too.
Gotcha.
Let me tell you,
What's up,
that's
fam?
a really weird deal.
What's up, Ryan? Ryan,
You had me rolling on that.
Did you? Would you just come up?
Yeah, because did you hear me laughing over there? It says 550. That's a really weird deal.
It is, but I mean, it gets people going.
There you go. Keep mom happy.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's me.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Look.
Jeff's gonna be disappointed. Hold on, I can't
Oh,
sit
man.
down yet. He's gonna hate me.
Why?
I didn't. Well, not only does everybody hate Duke already. My brother got me a 6 shirt today. But anyway, I didn't do my hair, Jeff. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to let you down, bud.
We can't. Have
Oh my goodness, can't let me go.
We might
anywhere.
have to let you go.
I'm gonna let myself go. It's fine. I'll handle it.
What's up, bud?
Oh, you know, another day at the grind. It's my
Another day.
Friday, so I'm feeling good. It's gonna be a great day.
It's always a great
It's
day.
almost over too. It's like 5:30 already.
Man, time flies when you're having fun. How
Time
about
flies
it?
when you're having fun.
So like we've been doing, we're doing new gens and handhelds. So if you want to start off, you go right ahead, bud.
Well, we got some great deals going on.
I
don't
tell
we?
you what.
Cartridges galore. You can't get this anywhere else.
Tell you what.
My first game, I could never beat like the first 2 levels when I was a kid, but Metroid 2 for the original Game Boy. This game beat the crap out of me. I was not very good at it. Played it way too much anyway. Great game though. I actually just recently got into the remaster. They did like a fan-made remaster of this.
You kidding me?
No, and it's great.
Oh man.
It's on my laptop.
Oh man.
We can fire it up
man.
right now. No, super
be a
awesome.
big
No, a lot of great memories with this though. It was very, very hard for me as like an 8-year-old strapping young lad, as they would call me. But no, yeah, super cool game. 1337, so it is a showcaser, but definitely worth a pickup.
Jeff goes, "Oh no, the show will be canceled after this."
That's all right, Jeff.
I mean,
No, well, there was no warning. I didn't know I needed to do my hair for the show.
come on, Jeff.
Yeah, just give me a break here, man.
You know what? We're gonna have to let you both go. This guy, oh man, did someone take a bowl?
They
of
might have.
Pepsi?
Look, what's going on over here? What is this? It's just,
Unacceptable.
it's a disaster, man.
It's a disaster.
Listen, I woke up late. I washed it, and at least I took a shower. You gotta give me some
Yeah.
credit here. I'm a grown man. I gotta do my own thing. Jeez, give me a break.
He's just butchering you on TV.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
It's unreal in here, isn't it?
So to play off that, I too have a showcase handheld, and it's Super Mario Land, the first one. It's a lot of fun. It's very hard.
I remember losing a lot at that game.
Dude,
I had that game too.
Man, I broke a lot of Game Boys. That's for sure.
Looking
Just-
back on it, I don't think there were a lot of games I was good at as a young
young
child.
child.
Yeah, there was a lot of original Game Boy stuff that I just got destroyed.
It's yeah.
It's not
I
good.
think I beat it only like maybe once whenever I was little, and that's just saying if I even did it. I know my brother David, he went so hard at this, and he actually broke a Game Boy Advance because of it. Like he was so angry. He had like 1 life left. He was on the last boss, and for whatever reason, it just like smacked him or like something hit him, and he just threw the Game Boy Advance out the door, like down the steps. And I was just like, "What is going on?" He's like, "I died. Can't have that." I was like, "Are you serious?"
I think it was like a muscle thing for me. I wasn't strong. Like I wasn't strong enough to break stuff when I was younger. I didn't start throwing stuff until I got older. Needed the extra arm strength.
Yeah. Telling you what. But we have it in the showcase here. And a little handy dandy showcase over there for $9.37 plus tax, which is a great deal. I tell you what. Just giving stuff away.
The best. Game number 2 for me is switching over to next gen. Forza Horizon 3.
I know that gets Garrett going.
If Garrett's going, I'm going. I'll tell you what. If he's happy, I'm happy. Great game. I am a huge racing nerd, so I spent way too much time playing this. If you like the first 2, you actually take control of the festival in this one, so you're not like, at everybody else's whim. You get to do that again. It takes place in Australia. Super gorgeous. Probably one of the best looking games on the Xbox One. A lot of cars. I think there's actually it's on the back. Over 350.
You kidding me?
Drive them all. Buy every single one. I bet you can't. Bet money.
Bet cash money.
You work on that. You let me know when you're done. But no, great. A lot of rally racing. Baja trucks. Check this out. Look at this guy. Doesn't even have wheel wells. He doesn't care. No concern.
No concern.
No
for his own
concern at all.
safety.
Super cool interior stuff. You got the, what is that? Might be a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. I can't tell. Doesn't matter. Play it. It's great. $48. Come down, snag one, grab 2, get 2 more. You'll get one of them free.
We'll get you going.
That's what we do here at Cartridges Galore.
Give you deals.
I'll tell you what.
Deals and steals.
For days.
Days. Next one I have for us is a new gen. It is Steep, and I played this briefly because it was free for like a weekend on Xbox One because you told me about it.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It does require internet to play. Just giving everyone a heads up out there, and definitely worth a pickup. I mean, I liked it. I'm a huge sports guy. Go figure. It's like just fell from the sky over there.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. But I do like how you can do the squirrel suit. I thought that was interesting. Like,
I had a blast with the skydiving, like or not sky, wingsuit.
yeah, the squirrel suit. Or
There we
whatever,
go. Yeah, wingsuit. That's what I was shooting
Wingsuit,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, the wingsuits are a ton of fun. I didn't ski a whole lot. I wasn't a fan
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
not a
skis.
skiing
The
person.
snowboard was awesome.
That was awesome.
But yeah,
That was
another
pretty dope.
gorgeous game. The fast travel, like you can explore the entire mountain, is
it's-
a great addition.
It's a very beautiful game looking at it. Like, whenever you look at, like, graphic-wise, I'm not that kind of, like, person, like, specific on graphics for, like, weird games like that, but it looks beautiful. Definitely worth the pickup.
She's a looker, boys.
I'm a looker. We have it in the store for $43.37, which is awesome. But it does require internet. But, you know, definitely pick it up.
Who would have believed you 20 years ago if somebody would have looked at you and said, you know what you need to snowboard?
Internet.
The internet. Crazy world we live in here, isn't it?
Man.
Game number 3 for me is probably a very overlooked game. Resident Evil Revelations, the second edition. Not only is the campaign great, the DLC is all fun. There was a sneaking one that wasn't that great, but it was still okay. The main thing that drew me into this was the raid mode, and I don't know if you've ever played it.
No, I haven't.
Fantastic co-op mode this has. It's like a wave. It's almost like Horde mode for Resident Evil.
Really?
Yeah, but it's mission style. Like you go in and like do separate missions, and it's a ton of fun that way. I've played this co-op with quite a few people, had a ton of fun with it, and we got it for the low pro. Oh my goodness, you can't get prices like this anywhere else. $12.37.
Man.
Even though it looks like it's $73.21, I promise.
Backwards.
$12.37.
It'll always be backwards whenever we're here.
Forever and always backwards pricing. Yeah, great game. Check it out.
Man, we're just giving stuff away, I tell you what. I did see
Well-
a comment, and it was Michael Blanford. He says, is Season 1 out on DVD yet? And then he says, out here in Ontario, California, it's 2:30, but I'm catching them live at 5 every week. Thank you, bud.
We're gonna start changing it to live at 2.
We're live at 2.
Live at 2 in California.
No, live at 2-ish. Let's give it... Let's,
2-ish, yeah, you're not wrong.
There's always a buffer between
Live at
5
2,
and like 5:15.
and then in parentheses, it just, we might be late pending transactions or something.
You know what? I blame Nick. Nick's always on time.
Well, you let the boss go somewhere and things just go
Man.
downhill, don't
Man,
they?
it just goes downhill.
Man, it's a struggle in here.
To answer your question, when Season 1 is out, I'm not sure.
Season, I'm sorry.
I guess live at 5.
Season, hold on, I need to review. Did we miss something? Why is the jumping of the shark
Jumping in the
Jeff, sometimes you're out in left field, but I don't know where you're at.
I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's trying to, I want to say
okay, Michael, what, Season 1, what, you talking about live at 5? I'm
not too sure.
yeah,
I'm kind of lost. Not gonna lie.
boat left without me, I fell off.
But this is what we deal with. This is what we deal with. The puns every day. I mean, I love it, but
It's a great time.
it is. Last game I have for us is Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Not the deluxe, but man, the deluxe. I tell you what,
My nickname in Mario Kart? The Hammer.
the ham.
I'm where it's at.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what they call me, I promise.
So Mario Kart 8 on Wii U is a lot of fun, and I love it on the Switch even more. What they did implemented. I guess we'll use that word. I like that word a little bit better. It is they did the boomerang, the piranha plant, and the super horn. So the super horn is kind of cool because if you're in first place and a blue shell is going your way, you just smack it out of the way pretty much. I always do.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I saved that thing forever.
Oh, same
I'll
thing.
drive around the track all 3 laps with the super horn.
Dude, I'm telling you. Especially if I'm in first place, I'm not risking
Yeah,
it.
nope.
I'll keep that horn. I'll risk the lightning bolt. I'll risk everything else.
In my opinion,
I'll
that
keep the horn.
boomerang is garbage, though.
Yeah,
It's pretty
pretty
rough.
garbage.
It's hard to hit with anybody.
Um,
I'd rather use a green shell than a boomerang. Is that sad?
Dude, I'm
I
telling you.
hate it. It's not fun.
Dude, I tried it yesterday when we all played. Actually, yeah, we played it last night on the Switch, and that was the first time I got the boomerang. And let me tell you, it was rough to be a part of. I did get the piranha plant for the first time too, and that it's not terrible, but it could be a lot better. It's kind of cheap too. Because if you get hit by it, you're freaking stopping.
Yeah, I've been playing way too much of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with Connor, Nick, actually, you last night.
Then my Joy-Con just died.
Rocco, if he's on, he plays.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but we put it down.
Put it down. Yeah, add us on
Yeah, and Jeff said Lava 5 is struggling this season. I'm trying to find season. Oh, the DVD's not out yet. We don't have enough bloopers for the bonus DVD.
Yeah,
so
we need some bloopers.
We're just waiting.
We're just waiting on bloopers.
Yeah, it's coming. We just need more bloopers. Actually, who am I kidding? We need more material for the regular DVD. The bloopers DVD is like 3 of them.
We could.
It's like 3 DVDs of just bonus.
We could probably have like 3 or 4 seasons with just bloopers.
Probably.
Just throwing that out.
This
there.
is more of America's Funniest Home Videos than it is like an introduction or an informational video game.
I feel like it's more information.
You
I
think?
mean,
I think I've made more jokes than I've spit out video game facts. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's because Nick has all the facts. We just go with it.
We just go, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Because I've never known any of it. I know some stuff, but
I do know.
Not as far as he goes down the rabbit hole. Holy crap.
Nick has a lot of knowledge up there. But we do have it in here for 39, 37 plus stacks on that Wii U. So definitely, if you're coming in to grab anything, definitely grab some like buy 2 get 1 free on Xbox One, PS4, Wii U games. Those handhelds are $10 off. And then all mums, you will get a $5 off. Any purchase $15 and more. And those rack clearance is 4 for $10, $5.37 or less.
Heck of a month to be a mom.
I'm telling you, heck of a month to be anyone. But I think that's it for us. Actually.
I guess so. I don't. That's all I brought.
That's all you brought. That's all I brought, bud.
Cool. All right.
Alrighty, guys. This is Matty Ice. This is Brent. That's Gabe. He left.
I'm Brent. How you doing?
That's Brent.
Do my hair next time. I promise I won't forget.
Till next time, guys. See you later.
See ya.